So he's taking his dog for a walk. And then he comes across a bakery. So he comes across a bakery and he looks into the window of the bakery. The signs on the window say donuts and little cupcake. So the bakery has lots of delicious baked foods in them. However, unfortunately, it's no dogs allowed. So no dogs are allowed inside this bakery, sadly. So because no dogs are allowed inside the bakery, he has to leave the dog outside. Unfortunately. You know, if it were possible to bring dogs into the bakery, he would just bring the dog inside the bakery. If it was possible. If it was possible to bring dogs inside, he would not leave him outside. But unfortunately, it's not possible to bring dogs in because dogs aren't allowed. So he needs to leave the dog outside. So he takes his leash. This is a leash. Yes, the leash is attached to the dog here. So he takes the leash and he ties it around this little metal bar thing. So he ties the leash around the metal bar to keep the dog there so that the dog doesn't run away. So he goes into the shop and he's going to buy some donuts, I think. I think he saw these donuts in the window. So he's going to buy some donuts. Meanwhile, while he's inside buying his donuts, a little boy sees the dog. And the little boy, he's wearing a red hoodie. See, this is a red hoodie because it has a little red hood here. The boy comes over and he wants to play with the dog. He starts stroking the dog. He's stroking the dog and the dog is happy about this. The dog has no problem with this. But then the little boy accidentally gets the leash caught. He gets the leash caught around his ankle here. So this is his ankle and he accidentally gets the leash caught around the ankle. You can see that this leash has somehow managed to wrap around his ankle. See, it has wrapped around the ankle. So the boy gets the leash caught around his ankle, and this accidentally removes the leash from the metal bar. See, the leash comes off the metal bar. Anyway, the boy says goodbye. He waves goodbye to the dog. But you can see now that the leash is not tied around the metal bar anymore. So the dog is free. The dog's free now. So the boy gets into the car, but the dog follows the boy. The dog follows the boy to the car, and the boy waves goodbye from inside the car. Now, the guy, this man in the yellow hoodie, he comes outside with his bag of donuts, right? With his bag of donuts, but then he realizes, oh my God, he realizes the dog has vanished. The dog has vanished completely. You know, the dog has vanished. He's not there. Suddenly, the dog is not there anymore. And so he looks up the street to the left, and there's no sign of the dog. No sign of him at all. And then he looks up the street to the right, and still, there's no sign of the dog. It seems like the dog has completely vanished somehow. And now he starts to panic. He clutches his heart. like this. He clutches his heart, boom, 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 and the heart starts beating, boom, 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 like this. So his heart is beating quickly, and I think he's really panicking now. He's really panicking, and you know, his heart is beating fast, and he falls to the floor. He falls down onto his knees, onto the floor, dropping the donuts all over the floor. He falls down. And he's thinking to himself about what he should have done. What he should have done. He's thinking, I should have brought the dog inside, or maybe I should have tied the leash a bit better around the metal bar. Maybe, you know, I should not have bought these donuts. Why did I buy these donuts? I shouldn't have bought them, right? I shouldn't have done that. And I should have been more careful. I should have been more careful. I should have tied the leash better, you know, more. I should have tied the leash more securely around the metal bar. Yes, I should have tied it more securely so that he didn't run away. So he's thinking about all the things he should have done differently, all the things he should not have done also. And a crowd gathers round. So because he's crying now, he's on the floor, and this woman here, this woman comes over to console him. She comes over to console him, to make him feel better. You know, she can see that he is very sad. So she comes over to console him, like, oh, it's okay. Don't worry, we will find him. We will find the dog. She's trying to console him. Maybe I can say she's trying to reassure him. So she comes over and tries to reassure him. It's okay, we will find him. I know he's vanished. The dog has vanished, but we are going to find him soon. Don't worry, it'll be okay. So she's trying to console him, trying to reassure him. And as they're talking, you may have noticed in the bottom left of the picture, the dog is fine. The dog's fine. He hasn't noticed yet. He hasn't noticed, but actually the dog is right here. The dog's happy. The dog has got a donut in his mouth, and the dog doesn't really understand what's going on. The dog's happy. He's no problem. It turns out that everything is fine, right? Turns out fine. The dog's come over with the donut in his mouth, and the dog is like, what's going on? Why is everybody crowded round? What's happening? So while she's trying to reassure him, he hasn't noticed. Actually, the dog's right there, and there's no need to panic. There's no need to worry about this. If you want to watch this video more than once, twice, 3 times, it can be a good way to do it. If you watch 2 or 3 times, you may learn the vocabulary a bit better if you do that. But anyway, keep going, keep listening to English, and I will see you in the next video. Hello guys. If you want more videos, go to EnglishSponge.com. On the website, you will find videos from many different teachers, some British teachers and some American teachers. The videos are organized by level A1, A2, B1 and B2, so you can choose which level you want to listen to. So go to EnglishSponge.com. The link is in the description of the video.